Laser.
Laser?
It's a laser printer.
Laser printer. Not really a cost issue, but the printout would be very good.
Laser may be more effective than the inkjet one, yeah.
I think in terms of images wise, it's probably sharper to use a laser printer. I guess it could be efficient, cost efficient probably.
I think the quality is better, so it should be cheaper in terms of quantity.
I think because generally the toners can last a bit longer than the inks.
Technology has evolved rapidly over the past few decades. However, there are still some misconceptions and very little understanding about the present printing technology. So give me a few minutes of your time and I will explain the technology and also debunk some common myths while we're at it. Did you know that not all types of paper can be used on your printer? Now, most printers actually have a limit to the thickness of paper they can accept. Laser printers have more limitations due to the toner being attached to the photoreceptor by static electricity. It is fused onto the paper by heat and pressure, and the paper sometimes becomes creased and warped during the fusing. Inkjet printers, on the other hand, do not use heat and they also don't come into contact with the paper. They have the flexibility to print on a diverse range of different paper types. The cost of owning an inkjet or laser printer is not that different. However, according to a calculation done by Epson, the cost of maintenance is 40 times lesser with an inkjet printer, and this is because it runs on a simpler mechanism. The print cost for ink is also significantly cheaper to that of toners. To print over 6,000 colored prints with a laser printer, it would cost about $1,000 to replace a set of laser toners. And to print the same amount of colored prints with an inkjet printer, it would take only a set of ink bottles, which costs only $45. That's about 22 times cheaper. Going paperless may be a thing for the distant future for the time being, as companies still need hard copies for security reasons, to endorse on, and also for effective promotional material. So since going paperless is not a viable option for now, having a printer selection which is cost-effective and also have the flexibility for our needs is crucial. Now that you know more about printers, would you be able to tell the difference between inkjet and laser printed paper? Well, let's hit the streets to see if you can tell the difference.